guys, I'm the Pastor Puerto Rican, and I'm Juana, and I am here in Puerto Rico in a restaurant called Raíces. In case you visit the island, it's a place to come, right? So I'm gonna show you this pre-recorded video. I'm gonna do some embroidery, and I'm gonna show you how to use the backing holder from Mighty Hoop. So guys, I'm gonna show you step by step the process, alright? So guys, see you in a little bit. Today we're going to be working on an embroidery project, and we are going to be using the backing holder from the Mighty Hoop company. I'm going to show you how to use it and how simple it is to work with it, okay? The first thing we're going to do, we're going to be using cutaway stabilizer. I'm going to trim it because it's a little bit wider than what I wanted. And once I trim this, all I'm going to do next is just place it on top of the back of the hoop. And I'm gonna make sure that the shirt is very straight. I already marked with a dot the area that I want the design to start, and I'm going to place it on top. And then once I do that, all I'm gonna do is place the ring and press it down, making sure that it goes all around the hoop, the back of the hoop. You have to press down a couple of times because when that ring, the backing holder is new, it tends to want to pop up, but you know, it eventually will shape around the frame of the hoop. All right, once I have it, I'm gonna grab it and I'm going to place it inside the shirt in the area that I want to do the embroidery. In my case, it's going to be on the top of the shirt, and I'm going to place it where I want it, all right? Making sure that it's, in the center of the shirt, and you're gonna see me moving the shirt around until I get it where I want it. It does make it easier for me to work with the frame without worrying about the stabilizer. The reason why I like using this is because the stabilizer is not going to be moving. If you do it without this, you know how difficult it is to make sure that the stabilizer is on top of the back of the hoop so that you can then place the hoop on top. But with this method, you know, the backing holder is holding the stabilizer in place. So now I'm making sure that the hoop is a center and that the dot that I use to mark where I want the design is in the place that I want it. I use my mat on the table on the line to align the hoop in place and make sure that it's not crooked. And I'm just getting ready to put the top of the hoop, but I'm making sure that the shirt is completely straight. So I'm just making sure that there is no gap on the shirt, that the frame is right spot on the middle. That's what I'm doing right now. And now I'm ready to place the top of the hoop. All I have to do is just place it there, and that's it. So the next step is to take off the backing holder from the hoop. And in order to do this, all I have to do is to open the shirt. And I'm gonna make sure that I'm going to pull the ring. You see the top? You're gonna pull it towards the back of the hoop and take it off. Just make sure that you remember to do this because this is not meant to stay in the hoop. If you leave it in the hoop, you can run into problem with your embroidery machine, all right? So now that I'm done, I'm gonna make sure that the dot that I place matches the height of the design that I want. So that's the dot right there, and this is the design that I'm gonna be working with. So yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and place some tape on it to keep it in place, and I will take it to the embroidery machine that way because it's gonna help me to center the design. And you've seen me done this before. If you know me, I like to use a lot of tape. So now that I'm done with all the tape that I was going to use, I'm gonna take you to the embroidery machine, okay? I have already completed all the tracing, and already I placed all the colors in place. So now we're going to start with the embroidery. This is a very straightforward embroidery, pretty simple. I don't know exactly how long it's gonna take, but I'm going to be showing you the beginning, and eventually I'm gonna fast forward a little bit so that the video doesn't become too long. And then I also going to play some nice background music, okay? So I forgot to mention to you that this design, I use one piece that I got from an embroidery site, but then the other part I digitized myself. So in other words, I changed the design. So you're not gonna find it really like a whole design. Part of it I got from a file, embroidery file, and the other two parts I added to the design to make it my own. And this is what I like about embroidery. You know, you use your imagination and you're free to create your own design and add up and make it your own. Well, the embroidery is done, and if you notice, there's a little stain in there, and that is from a machine oil. I do use a non-stain oil for my machine, so it's gonna come off easily. I plan to clean it up right after I trim my cutaway sterilizer from the back, and I also plan to add some cloud cover to the shirt on the back of the shirt. Okay. If you don't know what cloud cover is, I have some videos explaining this. It's a topper that you put on the back of the shirt to make it soft to the skin when you use the shirt. So the rest of the embroidery is beautiful. I am very pleased with it. I'm gonna show you the result at the end, okay? So this is the result of the embroidery, and I love it. The top word that says Taina, I would have chosen a little lighter colored thread, even though I do like the tone of that thread. Anywho, but other than that, it looks beautiful. It says Taina, Melanin, Boricua. It didn't take that long to embroider, and it was a straightforward design. If you have any question about the whole process, let me know, and you can ask the question on the description box. I wanted to show you how to use the backing holder. It's very convenient. If you don't have the hoop master, which help you to place your design and center it, this is another option that you have. I have the hoop master and I have this. I use both. I have all the sizes of Mighty Hoops backing holders because, like I said, I like using them. Sometimes you don't feel like using the hoop master, and then you use the backing holder. So I hope that you guys like this short video. If you're new to my channel and you have not subscribed yet, go ahead, consider subscribing to the Crafty Puerto Rican and click the notification bell so that you can receive my future videos. I do release video every week. And just a reminder, don't forget to subscribe to my Facebook group. It's called the Crafty Puerto Rican Hub. So I think this is all for now. I will see you soon. I will see you later. Bye bye. Hasta luego.